What if a single tiny pill, designed to cure your pain, help you sleep, or unclog your nose, was secretly carrying out a silent sabotage deep inside your bloodstream? Every single year, millions of Americans head to their local pharmacy, trusting that every bottle on those shelves is a guaranteed safe haven. But medical history conceals a chilling truth. Some of the most widely prescribed billion-dollar miracle drugs in modern history didn't just fail to heal, they triggered biological chain reactions so catastrophic that scientists had to pull them from the market forever. Today, we are opening the secret archives of pharmacology. From the pain reliever that silently doubled heart attack risks to the diet pill that warped human heart valves, these are 5 medicines that should never be used. 5. Vioxx, Rofecoxib. When you swallow a Vioxx pill, it journeys down the esophagus into the stomach where gastric juices break its coating apart. The active molecule, Rofecoxib, passes through the intestinal lining and surges directly into the bloodstream, traveling to inflamed joints where pain signals are screaming. For decades, traditional pain relievers like ibuprofen stopped pain by blocking enzymes called COX-1 and COX-2. But blocking COX-1 had a terrible side effect. It stripped away the protective lining of your stomach, causing painful ulcers. Vioxx was engineered as a biological sniper. It was designed to target only COX-2, stopping pain signals cold while leaving the stomach completely untouched. It seemed like a medical miracle, but scientists missed a critical balance inside our cardiovascular system. COX-2 doesn't just trigger pain, it also produces a vital compound called prostacyclin, which keeps blood vessels wide and open and prevents blood cells from sticking together. Meanwhile, the unblocked COX-1 enzyme kept producing thromboxane, a chemical that constricts blood vessels and causes blood platelets to clump. By selectively shutting down COX-2, Vioxx broke the body's natural checks and balances. Without prostacyclin to hold it back, thromboxane ran wild. Inside arteries, blood platelets began sticking together like microscopic glue, forming dense blood clots while blood vessels squeezed tight. By the time Vioxx was pulled from worldwide markets in 2004, studies estimated it had contributed to tens of thousands of unexpected heart attacks and strokes in the United States alone. It remains one of the largest drug safety recalls in human history. 4. Thalidomide. In the late 1950s, pregnant women faced an exhausting ordeal, relentless morning sickness, and debilitating anxiety. Enter thalidomide, a sedative heavily marketed across Western Europe and severe parts of the world as so incredibly safe that even a mother and child could take it without fear. When a pregnant mother swallowed thalidomide, the drug dissolved in the stomach, absorbed into the bloodstream, and crossed the placental barrier, the biological wall meant to protect a developing fetus. Inside the growing embryo, thalidomide targeted a specific protein called cereblon. Cereblon acts like a cellular cleaning crew, helping manage proteins that build young limbs. But thalidomide hijacked cereblon, forcing it to destroy critical growth factors. Even worse, thalidomide was a potent inhibitor of angiogenesis, the creation of new blood vessels. Without tiny blood supply lines forming, the developing fetal arm and leg buds were starved of oxygen and nutrients at the exact moment they were programmed to grow. Tragically, thousands of babies were born worldwide with severe limb deformities, a condition known as phocomelia, where limbs remained underdeveloped or entirely missing. In the United States, an FDA reviewer named Dr. Francis Kelsey refused to approve the drug, citing a lack of rigorous safety data on peripheral nerve damage. Her bravery saved thousands of American lives. While thalidomide is strictly forbidden in pregnancy today, scientists later discovered its anti-vessel properties could be repurposed under extreme restrictions to starve cancer tumors in multiple myeloma. 3. Fen-Phen. In the mid-1990s, weight loss was a national obsession. Millions of adults struggled with chronic obesity. When doctors realized that pairing two existing diet pills, fenfluramine and penphentermine, could melt away weight without strict dieting, Fen-Phen became an overnight cultural phenomenon. Over 18 million prescriptions were written in the United States. Fenfluramine worked by triggering a massive release of serotonin in the brain. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that controls mood, but in high amounts, it convinces the brain that the stomach is completely full. The problem was where all that excess serotonin went next. It didn't just stay in the brain, it flooded the cardiovascular system. Inside the heart, serotonin molecules collided with specific biological landing pads called 5-HT2B receptors, located directly on the tissue of heart valves. When serotonin repeatedly bound to these receptors, it sent a false signal to cardiac tissue cells: divide and grow. Heart valve leaflets, which are normally thin, flexible tissues that snap shut like airtight doors, became thick, rigid, and scarred. This structural destruction was called valvular fibroplasia. The valves could no longer close properly. Every time the heart pumped, blood leaked backward. The heart was forced to work twice as hard to move oxygen, leading to catastrophic heart failure and a fatal lung condition called pulmonary arterial hypertension. In 1997, Fen-Phen was permanently pulled from the market. 2. Phenylpropanolamine, PPA. Imagine suffering from a head cold so intense your sinuses feel completely packed with cement. For decades, one ingredient dominated over-the-counter nasal decongestants and appetite suppressants in America: phenylpropanolamine, or PPA. When you swallowed a cold tablet containing PPA, it dissolved rapidly, entering your bloodstream within minutes. PPA was designed to mimic your body's natural fight-or-flight hormone, adrenaline. The problem was where all that excess serotonin went next. It didn't just stay in the brain, it flooded the cardiovascular system. Inside the heart, serotonin molecules collided with specific biological landing pads called 5-HT2B receptors, located directly on the tissue of heart valves. When serotonin repeatedly bound to these receptors, it sent a false signal to cardiac tissue cells: divide and grow. In young adults, especially women taking PPA for weight loss or cold relief, this sudden, intense vessel constriction sent blood pressure soaring to alarming heights. In delicate cerebral arteries, the intense pressure spike proved fatal. The brittle, constricted vessel walls couldn't withstand the pressure surge, causing hemorrhagic strokes, bleeding directly into the brain. Following a landmark Yale University study proving PPA raised stroke risks exponentially, the FDA issued a severe request in 2000 for all drug manufacturers to pull PPA from U.S. shelves immediately. 1. Cerivastatin, Baycol. High cholesterol is an invisible killer. It builds plaque in human arteries silently over decades. Statins are a class of drugs engineered to shut down cholesterol production in the liver, saving millions of lives from heart disease. But in the late 1990s, a new statin named Cerivastatin, Baycol, entered the market, engineered to be far more potent at lower doses than anything before it. All statins work by blocking an enzyme in the liver called HMG-CoA reductase, which the body uses to manufacture cholesterol. But Cerivastatin had a dangerous biochemical property. It broke out of the liver at far higher concentrations and penetrated deep into skeletal muscle tissue. Inside muscle cells, Cerivastatin disrupted the energy factories known as mitochondria and damaged the outer cell membranes. Muscle cells began to rupture by the millions, a condition known as rhabdomyolysis. As skeletal muscle melted away, it dumped massive amounts of a dark protein called myoglobin into the bloodstream. Myoglobin is far too large for the delicate filtering units of the human kidney to process. The microscopic filters of the kidneys became hopelessly clogged with dead muscle proteins. Urine turned dark brown, kidney function collapsed overnight, and total acute renal failure set in. After dozens of deaths and hundreds of cases of severe muscle destruction, especially when combined with another common cholesterol drug called gemfibrozil, Baycol was voluntarily withdrawn worldwide in August 2001. When we look at these 5 forbidden medicines, a striking pattern emerges. Vioxx relieved pain but disrupted the delicate vascular balance that stops blood clots. Thalidomide calmed morning sickness but starved growing limbs of vital blood vessels. Fen-Phen suppressed appetite but warped the paper-thin valves inside the heart. PPA cleared nasal passages but squeezed brain arteries until they ruptured. Cerivastatin lowered liver cholesterol but dissolved healthy skeletal muscle tissue. The human body is not a collection of isolated organs. It is a deeply interconnected biological universe. A single synthetic molecule swallowed at breakfast touches millions of cellular receptors within hours. The story of these 5 forbidden medicines isn't just a warning about pharmacology history. It is a testament to the staggering complexity of human biology. Modern science is constantly learning, refining, and uncovering how our cells work, and every failure brings us one step closer to safer, smarter medicine. Respect your body, stay curious about what you put inside it, and never take the miracle of human biology for granted.